Welcome back. Here we are again for another yoga session. So let's see what we have inside our card for today. Each dawn holds a new hope for a new plan, making the start of each day the start of a new life. New hope, new plan, making the start of each day the start of a new life. So let's keep that in mind as we begin our practice today. So let's come to the top of our mat and we're going to start in some sun salutations. Let's bring hands to heart center. Maybe setting an intention for your practice today, finding the four corners of your feet and becoming aware of the breath as you draw it in through the nose and out through the nose. And taking the arms overhead, a big breath in, exhaling, forward fold. Coming up partway and releasing back down. Stepping the right foot back for lunge and the left foot back for down dog. Taking a breath in for plank. Lowering all the way down to chaturanga, taking a breath in for cobra. Releasing down, pushing back up, coming to down dog. Bringing the right foot forward for lunge and the left foot forward. A breath up. Exhaling chair. Inhaling up. Exhaling forward fold. Coming up partway. Releasing back to forward fold, stepping the left foot back for lunge, and the right for down dog. A breath in as we come to plank, and lowering down to chaturanga. A breath in as we come to cobra, exhaling back to down dog. Inhaling left foot forward, stepping the right foot forward, taking the breath up. Exhaling chair and flowing with your breath. Arms up, forward fold, inhaling halfway lift, exhaling back to forward fold, inhaling right foot for lunge, exhaling down dog, inhaling plank, exhaling chaturanga, inhaling cobra. Exhaling back to down dog. Inhaling right foot forward. Exhaling left. Inhaling up. Exhaling chair. Another breath up. Forward fold. Inhaling halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhaling left foot back. Exhaling right. Inhaling plank, exhaling lowering chaturanga, inhaling cobra, exhaling down dog, inhaling left foot forward, exhaling right, inhaling up, exhaling chair, one more each side, forward fold, halfway lift, forward fold, right foot back for lunge. Exhaling down dog. Inhaling plank or kneeling plank. Exhaling lowering. Inhaling cobra. Exhaling down dog. Stepping the right foot forward. Exhaling left. A breath up. Exhaling chair. Last one. Exhaling forward fold. Inhaling halfway lift. Exhaling forward fold. Inhaling left foot back. Exhaling down dog. Taking a breath in for plank. Lowering down. A breath in for cobra. Exhaling down dog. Inhaling left foot forward for lunge. Exhaling right. A breath up. And exhaling chair. Drawing the arms up to be parallel to the floor and lowering the hips a bit more. And sinking a little more. Coming to the toes. And taking the breath up on the toes. Exhaling forward fold. Coming back up halfway. Reverse swan, taking the breath up. And drawing hands to heart center. Taking the feet wide towards the corners of the mat as we come to windmill. So arms overhead, we're going to exhale. Just checking that the left knee is pointing in the same direction as the toes. We're going to hinge and reach out. Bring the hands as low as we like. And draw ourselves up. This is the breath in as we come up. Exhaling as we reach it out. Using our Ujjayi breath. And one more. Coming up and switching directions. And last one around. And releasing. And bringing the feet to be parallel to each other. Maybe a block in between the feet as we hinge forward. Drawing the head closer to the earth. Maybe walking the hands in between the legs. And releasing, coming back up. Placing the right hand on the floor or on a block. Leveling the hips and opening with the left arm. Exhaling, threading the needle, looking to the right. And last one. Switching to the other side. Releasing, walking the feet closer together as we come into garland pose. Bringing hands to heart center, maybe staying here in our pose or continuing to lower the hips. Elbows on the inside of the thighs. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Each dawn holds a new hope for a new plan. Making the start of each day the start of a new life. Now let's bring the hands to the floor and rock forward on the toes and come back up. Walking the feet back to hip width apart, a breath up. And exhaling into chest expansion. Maybe interlacing the fingers, drawing the hands down towards the floor, opening the chest, and releasing, taking the breath up. Hands to heart center. We're going to work today on pyramid and transitioning into warrior three. So let's take the right foot back. It's placed 45 degrees. Both legs straight, pushing into both feet, squaring up the hips, the shoulders. And maybe for today, bringing hands to the hips as we hinge forward, stretching the hamstrings in the back of the front leg. And then let's bend the left knee, bring our blocks to form a triangle, shift the weight to the left leg, reach up through the bottom of the right heel, toes towards the floor, hips level, and reach out into warrior three. So it's important to check that the hips are level. And you might play with bringing the hands to heart center, or bringing them back by the hips, or taking them out in front. And then let's set the right foot back down, reverse swan, taking the breath up, exhaling, hands to heart center. And let's step the left foot back for pyramid, squaring up the hips, the shoulders, a breath in, and hinging forward. Each dawn bringing new hope, a new plan. And when you're ready, a little bend in the right knee, shifting the weight over the right foot, coming to warrior three. And releasing back down into forward fold. Reverse swan, taking the breath up. And bringing hands to heart center, coming to chair. Bringing the legs together now in chair. Drawing the abdominals firm in towards the spine, a strong lower back, and keeping the legs pressed together, the spine a gentle twist to the right. Let's make a fist with the right hand and press it into the left palm. And lower the hips just a little more as we come into this chair. Come back to center, hands at heart center. And let's gently twist to the left, pressing the legs together. Left fist into the right palm. back to center. Taking a breath up. And exhale and forward fold, bringing the feet hip width apart. And coming up part way. And releasing back down. Coming down to all fours as we set up for spinal balance. Reaching the right leg back. Tensing up the right leg. Toes towards the floor. Adding the left arm. And for today, turning the right toes out to the side. Turning the femur in the hip socket. And releasing down. And extending the right leg long once again and lifting it, placing it on the outside of the left leg, pushing into the right toes, looking over the left shoulder. And releasing back. Spinal balance on the other side, reaching the left leg back, left toes towards the floor, adding the right arm. And turning the left foot towards the long edge of your mat out to the side. And one more. Bringing it down. Extending the left leg long, placing it on the outside of the right leg. And looking over the right shoulder. And releasing. Stepping into down dog. And for today, taking the heels just a little bit wider. And allowing the sits bones to widen just a bit. Let the thighs spiral towards the center. Spiral inward. And let's release. And so let's take a breath in and maybe come to kneeling plank. So the knees are behind the hips, the shoulders are over the fingertips, and maybe taking the hands just a little bit wider towards the outside of the mat. We're going to do some taps of the fingers to the opposite shoulder. So taking right fingers to the left shoulder, and the right shoulder and left fingertips. Just back and forth, or if you want to do this with straight legs, feel free to do so. Maybe taking the legs a little wider for stability. And coming back to down dog. Taking the left leg up behind, opening the hip, dropping the left foot, and extending the left leg long and bringing it through for a And bringing the hands up towards the sky. And for today, trying to drag the left foot forward and the right shin back, drawing apart those two body parts. And let's bring hands to heart center. And maybe lift and place a lock under the right knee. Bringing both hands to the inside of the left foot. And then maybe bending the right leg, bringing the glute and the heel towards each other. Maybe reaching the hand back to draw the right heel towards the right glute, stretching the quads. And let's release down. And let's take the left arm out in front and reach it back towards the right foot, finding ourselves in a twist. And releasing. And stepping back into child's pose. Drawing the breath in, reaching forward with the hands for down dog. Taking the right leg up behind, bending the leg, opening the hip. Extending the right leg long and bringing it through. For lunge or kneeling lunge. And drawing the arms up overhead. Trying to drive the foot and the knee in opposite directions. Pushing the right foot forward, pushing the left knee away from the body. And bringing hands down to the floor, both on the inside of the right foot, maybe shifting the right foot over a little, and placing a block under the left knee. And then drawing the left heel towards the left glute, maybe reaching around with the left hand to find the left ankle. And releasing. And then maybe reaching the right hand around, finding the left foot. And pushing the left foot into the right hand as we rotate on the spine. And gently let's release out of there and come into child's pose. And let's come back up. And let's bring the left toes in alignment with the right knee. And then try to draw the left heel down towards the floor. Let the upper body rest against the left thigh. You might tuck the right toes under. And so as we draw the left heel down towards the floor, we're stretching Achilles tendon, back of the left leg. And let's release. And switch to the other side. So bringing the right toes in alignment with the left knee. The weight of the upper body on the right thigh. And gently letting the weight of the body draw the thigh a little closer to the floor and activate the stretch on the back of the right leg. And let's release. And let's come into gate pose. So the left knee right under the hip. The right leg is extended. The right foot flat on the floor. Maybe a block under the left shoulder, under the hand. And we take the right arm up towards the sky. Maybe reaching the right arm out over the head. Bring ourselves up to let the arms be parallel and reach the right fingertips down the right leg, keeping our body in alignment, one shoulder in alignment with the other. Coming back to a T and slowly coming down to tap the fingertips on the block or on the floor, and coming back up. And last one, coming back up, walking the fingertips down the leg and releasing. And so switching to the other side, maybe a block under the right hand, left leg extended long, right knee under the right hip. And maybe taking the left arm overhead, or maybe reaching the arm out over the ear, palm facing the floor. Maybe the eyes towards the floor, maybe the eyes towards the sky. And then coming up to a T with the arms and walking the left fingertips down the left leg. Tapping the right fingertips down to the floor, using the abdominals. Coming back up. And one more, walking the fingertips down. And coming back to center, maybe sitting on the heels or coming into child's pose. And so, down to seated position. And take a straddle. Leg muscles engaged. And let's bring the right foot into the left. And turn to face the right knee. And then maybe interlacing the fingers behind the back and resting the left elbow on the left thigh or maybe on a block as we stretch the right side of the body. And let's release and come back up and switch to the other side. Facing the left knee, hands behind the head, and bringing the right elbow down towards the floor, or to the thigh, or to a block. And let's release and come back up. Let's bring the legs back into straddle and walk the fingers forward. And releasing, coming back up. And both knees pointed to the left, both feet flexed. And let's just rotate on the spine, looking over the left knee. Coming back to center. And rotating. And this time maybe lifting the hips. Maybe straightening the right leg. And then let's release to the other side. Initially just twisting on the spine and coming back to center. And then lifting the hips maybe. Lifting the left arm overhead. Maybe even straightening the left leg. And then coming back. And let's grab a strap and come all the way down to the floor. And let's take the strap around the right foot. And lower the arms to the floor and gently bring the toes towards the face. Just gently guiding the toes. And both ends of the strap in the right hand, opening the leg out to the side, the left arm comes out at shoulder height, and turning to look towards the left fingertips. side, looking to the right fingertips. Just always knowing what your body needs for today and always honoring your body. Never coming to any pose that might compromise a surgery or an area that is healing in the body. Now let's bring it back up and bring the right knee towards the floor, the knee wider than the body. Maybe holding on at the foot or using the strap or holding on the thigh, whatever feels good for today. And let's release. And then let's bring the left foot overhead using the strap. Right leg may be bent or straight. And gently drawing the toes towards the face, stretching the hamstring muscles. And gently opening the left foot out to the side, reaching through the right fingertips and turning to gaze towards the right hand. And bringing it back up and gently crossing over to the other side, looking to the left fingertips. And bringing it back up and bending at the knee wider than the body, drawing it towards the floor, towards the armpit. And releasing. Rolling to your right side. The right leg is bent and we take the strap around the left foot. The toes now are facing your head and you're drawing the left toes towards the face. Maybe left fingertips are on the floor, or maybe left hand around the toes or around the strap. Just a gentle stretch here. And let's release and come to the other side. Lying on the left side, strap around the right foot. And gently bringing the toes towards the face. Noticing the Ujjayi breath. And when you're ready, releasing. And we're going to come back up to seated and come into position for frog. So in frog, I suggest that you roll up the ends of your mat and the knee goes on top of the rolled up mat. And the legs the side, the hips right in alignment with the knees, so not behind, not in front. And then we can just begin to allow the legs to open up in frog. Maybe we bring the upper body towards the floor and we start to stretch out the inner thighs a little more. Maybe you take the hips and push them back just a little bit to notice how that changes the stretch. And as you breathe again, remembering that each dawn holds a new hope for a new plan, making the start of each day the start of a new life. This quote is from Gina Blair. And then let's bring the feet in a little closer. That'll help us to get out of this pose. And then we can bring one knee in and the other knee in. And so for today, let's come into pigeon pose. So either supine pigeon or forward facing. So today I'm going to choose forward facing. So I'll start in down dog and bring the left leg up. And draw the left shin forward, walking the right leg back, squaring up the hips, and walking the hands out. So as a reminder, if you're in supine pigeon, left ankle would be over the right thigh, maybe extending the leg, drawing the right thigh in while pushing the tailbone down towards the floor. And then let's release and come up out of our pigeon. Switching to the other side. And let's release and come back up. And let's extend the left leg long. And maybe bring the right foot in to the floor or bringing the right foot across, hugging the right shin in towards the chest, a nice tall spine. And coming into a gentle twist to the right. Noticing the Ujjayi breath filling up the lungs, the belly. let's release. And switch to the other side. Nice tall spine. And gently twisting to the left. And let's release. And let's come into a nice, easy seated position and take the upper body around, opening the hips. And switching directions. Drawing just the left arm up towards the sky, right fingertips on the floor, and leaning over into a lateral flexion. Releasing, coming back up, reaching the right arm forward, and leaning across. And releasing, coming back up, and crossing the legs in the opposite direction, putting the other foot in front. A breath in and walking the fingers forward. Maybe noticing one hip being a little tighter than the other. Just softening into the pose. Drawing both legs out in front, feet flex towards the sky, legs push down into the earth, and hinging forward. And coming back up, and coming into big toe wide boat. Maybe hands around the big toes, maybe around the outside of the feet, maybe one leg at a time using a strap, just whatever feels right for today, lifting up through the heart center. And maybe just playing with bringing the feet in towards the center, taking the back open, finding that balance in a range of motion that speaks to you today. And if you fall out of the pose, just coming back into it, finding the foundation, finding the balance. We get knocked off of our balance quite often in life. So finding that balance and just smiling and coming back and trying again. So let's come into butterfly and gently hinge ourselves forward. And releasing. And if it feels okay, keeping the outside edges of the feet together like a spine of the book and opening the feet, the bottom of the feet towards your face. And let's release. And then let's just come down to the mat, drawing the knees into the chest. A little rock from side to side. And let's come to Shavasana. Legs extended long into corpse pose, hands by your side. And as you're there, I'm coming back up to seated. And so, releasing the Ujjayi breath. Maybe for today, tightening the hands and the arms, the chest and the back. As tight as you can. A little tighter still. Taking a breath in and letting it go. And releasing. Another time with the hands and the arms, the chest, the back. And a big breath in and letting go. Maybe tightening the toes and the legs and the glutes, a little tighter still. And taking a breath in and releasing. And one more time with the legs and the feet. A big breath in and releasing. Maybe opening the chest a little more. Let the shoulders come down towards the earth a little more. And then bringing your awareness to the breath. The breath today in the space between the eyes and the forehead. Each dawn holds new hope. So in your mind's eye, bring into memory a beautiful sunrise, a beautiful dawn, whether it's from a vacation out at sea, on land, near the mountains, or from your own backyard. Bring into mind that beautiful sunrise, the first light of dawn. And notice how the changing colors are illuminated across the skyline. Notice if there are clouds, and if so, how they change as the sun approaches the horizon. If there's water, notice the reflection. If there are mountainsides, notice how the mountain is painted by the new sunrise. Notice if there are flowers blooming with dew on them. Notice if there's newly grown grass. Notice if there's a smell in the morning air. A smell of freshness, a smell of newness. And as the sun breaks the horizon and begins to illuminate the earth and starts to bring warmth and light to your face, allow the sun's light to warm the heart center, reminding you of new hope. A new plan, the start of each day, the start of a new life. And breathe in that newness, breathe in hope. And if the mind should wander, just bring awareness back to the visualization in your mind's eye of the new day dawning before you. The new start, new life, new hope. And when you're ready, gently rolling to one side and coming back up to an easy seated position. Taking a breath up, drawing hands to heart center. And may your day be filled with new hope, a new start, new life, a new plan. Thank you for your practice. Peace to you. Namaste.